All right, Lily. All right, Tate. And hello, little teleportation bunnies. Very good to see both of you again. This seems like a good place as any to start today's search for the missing kittens. And thankfully, we only have 4 missing kittens left. We managed to find the cowplant kitten. We found the kitten over at the Tate and Tackle. We found the kitten hanging out with the ducks. We found the kitten who was in the observation tower. We found the kitten by the cougar area, and we found the kitten by the bridge. Oh, and that actually covered quite a few. Hello, everyone. I'll say hello in just a second. Let me go ahead and check. And that covered quite a few of the different zones that we have in the zoo. The temperate forest zone, we had the Tate and Tackle, we went over to the prehistoric forest. That actually covers about half of the developed land in the zoo, if not more of it. I will admit there's not quite a lot going on inside of the jungle zone yet, and I wonder if any of the kittens made it so far that they're hanging out with the giraffes and the capybara of the safari zone, but we'll get there eventually. I actually look at all of these. Oh my goodness. And hello to you too. Oh, I forgot how you guys are busy teaching all of these wonderful parrots how to talk. This is our parrot education area where people can come over and they can step right out from the entrance to the zoo and start feeding all of the parrots different foods. Oh, it feels really nice to actually walk through all of this again, but we're looking for kittens, not on some sort of unofficial tour for some unknown reason, Tate. All right, let's go ahead and continue on. We're going to search for more kittens, and before I go, all right, I do have a dart frog in my pocket, a couple feathers, a gold ingot, a fossil record, a whole bunch of trail mix, a delicious raspberry trifle. We have walnut pecan pie, some red wolf poo, and my new phone that I'm still trying to figure out how to use. Let's see, maybe, is there anything on here? Oh, it's a note from Darling! Oh, that's so sweet. He sent me a little text message. Oh, all right. I'll have to let him know the kitten search is going well and that I'm about halfway through. In fact, a little over halfway through. All right. Well, that's really cool. Hi, darling. I know you're up there at the house, but gosh, it'll be kind of fun. I guess I could get text messages from people all the time now. Gosh, Tate! That means no matter where we go exploring, I can know what things are going on in the zoo. That's really cool. All right, well, let's go ahead. And I mean, I guess, you know, if I had a lot of zookeepers and I had a cell phone where they could text message me, then no matter what would happen around the zoo, if something was going on with the animals or someone needed something, they would be able to reach out to me. But, I mean, that's just in theory if I was going to, you know, continue running the zoo and adding to it year after year and not thinking about possibly selling the family zoo, but kittens, that's right. All right, note to self. If I was taking notes, Tate, on things that we would need to do in the zoo, I might note I need to fix those peafowl statues, but I'm totally not focusing on that. I'm searching for curious kittens who have escaped from the 3-paw puppy daycare and bakery. All right, let's fight some of these back. Gentle flowering oak tree planted by Haley. Oh, this is one of my favorite gardens. These trees are so old. They must be 4 or 5 years old now. Oh, Ethan, a hedgehog! There's a little hedgehog hiding behind Ethan's tree. Oh, that's so exciting to see the ambient animals roaming the zoo. Oh my goodness. And Tasman, oh, I have never forgotten all these cherries that Tasman encouraged. I'm just gonna go ahead and nibble a couple of these. Oh, wow. Fresh cherries from Tasman's cherry tree. This really does bring back so many memories. All right, let's go ahead and eat one more, and then I will be all fueled up and ready for the kitten search, Tate. All right, let's go. So, at the entrance to the zoo, if you go left, you head over to where the jungle zone and our cave system is. And you also pass a couple of the really nice trees that we have here. Jessica's Happy Smile, and we've also got Hunter's Roots, and we have another one of the trees that got planted. Gosh, was that during a stream? There's so many memories here, but it's so interesting. On the one hand, I'm, you know, just itching to collect those kittens and decide the fate of the zoo, Lily, you know, find a buyer or something. But I have to admit, on the other hand, rebuilding the carrot fish overlook. Oh, can you imagine? It wouldn't be hard. I just would need to take Gloria's grafter out for a couple seconds, knock down a couple trees, put a little pier out, maybe plant a bunch of carrots to entice the carrot-eating carrot fish that swim in our rivers. Man, and then can you imagine? Maybe there could even be a trader who could help you see if the fish you caught had anything to do with, carrot fish. And maybe you could take home a carrot fish trophy if that was the case. And lily, you're right. Maybe we could even add in some lily pads and it would look so beautiful. And we could leave an area so people could ride the swan boats through. And, right. We're looking for kittens. I was going to sell the zoo and move on with my life. Just let's focus. All right, so let's see. We have the peaceful rest planted by Aaron. And then, oh, my mango or papaya forest. It's been so long. I haven't harvested these papaya in forever. I don't even remember what I can do with the papaya. What can you do with the papaya, Tate? That is the question. Well, let's see. Uses for papaya? Making mince pie. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, Lily. Yeah, I deserve that dirty look for such a bad pun. Also, look at that. Another wild sheep. Gosh, I kind of want to round them up and I don't know, make a whole wonderful wild sheep pen of some kind. Do you know how many species of wild sheep there are in the world, Lily? I could spend forever explaining just the types that a snow leopard happens to eat. Did I just start rambling off trivia about the natural world again? All right, Lily, you're right. Focus. We need to focus on finding those kittens. But just for, the sake of curiosity, not that that's an emotion that I have felt in overabundance for a long time anyway, Tate. Well, but to feel curious again, that's like bubbly excitement. It's like chugging a bunch of sparkling apple juice. All right, let's see. What can I do with papaya? Mince pie, fruit crumble. We can make fruit bait. That's right. I totally forgot I can use fruit bait to catch all sorts of things. And our zoo is so full of wild places and little nooks and crannies. I mean, I literally have a wild sheep dancing on my jade bridge right now. It's a pretty wild place, all right. What else do we have? Fruit salad, fruit punch, papaya smoothies, papaya saplings, papaya jelly, papaya juice, and papaya yogurt. Gosh, I remember when I used to go traveling all the time and need some food on the run. That's why I have this juicer in my pocket. That way I can always just, boom, whip up some juice out of whatever fruit I could harvest from the wilds. That was pretty fun too. I made some fresh papaya juice. All right. Anyway, right, kittens. And speaking of food, actually, here, Tate, you go ahead and have some of that. And Lily, I thought that would lure you out. Here you go, girl. All right, so you've had some food. And this was the reticulated river ray exhibit, but, oh, there they are. Hi, guys. It's been so long since I have seen the river rays, but they're just hanging out inside of the sand on the bottom. Wow. It's really exciting to see you. I should add in a ton of fish over here so that, oh, Lily, when I said add in a ton of fish, that is not what I meant. Oh my goodness. Don't go swimming in the river ray exhibit. That is not what you're supposed to do, my beloved puppers. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, and there's leeches over in these waters. I remember that now too. Lily, for crying out loud, you two. Did you not just hear me? This is leech-infested water. That was a big surprise when we found that out. Oh, and there's one of the wild goats. Oh, my wonderful mobile compost machines. Oh, wow. All right, let's wiggle up here just to check. Another wild sheep. I kind of want to give them, Tate, it just occurred to me. These wild sheep roam around and they don't really do any harm. They actually kind of keep the grass down and save us money on having to, come through with shears and use up all our iron trimming it down. But it would be nice if we could give them name tags that could reflect the names of the wild sheep that might inhabit a jungle habitat. That'd be an easy way to make sure that the ambient animals at least represented some of the biome-specific animals in the real world. But again, I'm thinking like a zookeeper, not a lost kitten finder. Anyway, good to see the freshwater ray overlook. It's really hard to see the freshwater rays here. If you were going to make people interested in sticking around a zoo, you would want to have a lot of movement, maybe add in a few lily pads on the top, maybe add in a few fish. Thinking like a zookeeper, definitely not thinking like a kitten rescuer. All right, back to rescuing the kittens. Dun 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 dun. A mushroom! Oh, hello, you lovely wild thing, you. I wonder if we should give you a name. I mean, for the person who would be running the zoo, not because I would completely love to name you and then see you around on occasion or anything like that. All right, moving on, moving on. Oh, the little garden I made. All of this lettuce was grown to feed all of the peafowl. There's chickens in here and mushrooms. Lily, what do you think about that? Flavia, it has been so long since we have talked. I'm so tired today, I can't talk straight. Sorry, Flavia. I'm searching for 4 missing kittens. And no, I don't mean this chicken. I mean like actual kittens that go meow. Let's see. Oh, wow. The delicacies of the Peafowl Cafe. I forgot about the Peafowl Papaya Blast, the Ruby Melon Smoothie, the Two-Tailed Lettuce Wrap, the Bathing Pear, the Basket Bamboo Rice, Mushroom Jungle Risotto, Peace Lily Tea, Bird of Paradise, Blossom Bloom Tea, Frozen Peafowl Express, the Toasted Coconut, and the Cassius Tart. Oh, and apparently there's fresh eggs. Thank you, chicken. I really should probably relocate you, or at least give you the name of some sort of, like, ground-dwelling bird species of the jungle. But, missing kitten! Yes, we found another one! All right. Here inside of this exceptionally noisy, screaming zone full of owl! There's a wild owl! Oh, that's so exciting! Full of wild owls and a whole bunch of peafowl, and apparently a bunny. What is going on in this Peafowl Cafe? I need my NPC over here. Where on earth? What did all of you do? You chased away one of my peafowl experts. I used to have a zookeeper in here who was able to, like, train these guys not to be quite so noisy, but apparently my zookeeper is gone. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have to take care of that. But missing kitten, I'm so glad I found you. And especially because now that I found you, I can get out of here because I need my zookeeper back to train these guys to be quiet. But all right, let me get my phone. And hey, missing kitten. Hey, meow. Yeah. Pose for your picture. There we go. All right. And there's that bunny, actually. But now that we have you and I have taken your picture, I'll go ahead and send it to Erica so that she'll be able to come and collect you. And I'll have to warn her to wear some earplugs. All right, note to self, if I was, making notes about taking care of the zoo, hire a new peafowl zookeeper, because we have a lot of not peafowl, like this and that bunny inhabiting the Peafowl Cafe. And apparently the peafowl are kind of hosting their own riot because they are all ridiculously noisy right now. And also nesting. That's so sweet. I don't even have names on some of these peafowl. And actually, I do need to rotate out a whole bunch of the ones here so that we can go ahead and try to breed up for more white peafowl. I mean, if I was going to be collecting the albino peafowl so that we could gather up gold, so that we could go ahead and cure zombie villagers who don't have anyone else to look out for them if I don't do something about it. All right, moving on. Oh, cool, we got some beet seeds from one of the birds. All right, oh, my head. Yeah, woo! Gosh, those guys are so noisy. Oh, and the 2 awesome people. A refreshing drink. Gosh, I don't even remember when we planted this tree from them. It's so much fun to wander around the world and just see all of these trees that we have all of the people's memories implanted from. Implanted because the memories are now plants, but still. And that doesn't even address, gosh, why isn't it on the map? I should actually have the Patreon tree forest on the map, but Lily, what happened to Tate? Where's your sister? Tate, do you know what happened to my map? Did it got torn somehow? Okay, we're gonna have to figure that out. And don't worry, this is a private trail. It doesn't have anything to do with the zoo, so I don't think the other missing kittens will be there. But while we're over here, let me go ahead and check if there's any food inside. There we go. Of the Jungle Zookeeper Station, which it's so fancy. I need other zookeepers in here to be able to really spruce it up. Oh, look, and there's a perfect shelf for these beet seeds. Let's see. Oh, it's so cute. Lily, Tate, hang on just a second. I gotta say, I guess I never came in here and stored any dog food for you guys in here, huh? Yeah, the shelves are empty other than a few useful books on the shelves. Yeah, the barrels are empty too. I mean, I guess I could do some fishing. Oh, good. I do have duck, sweet potato, and cranberry. Never mind. Mom just never checks what's inside of her pockets as usual, you two. Lily girl, we're going to have to give you a bath if you decide to keep so dusty. All right, let's go ahead and clear that away. And then I think I'm going to clear away one of those vines so that it doesn't overgrow so much. But all right, so we found another one of the kittens and we are starting our way into the jungle zone. Thankfully, this shouldn't take too long because we don't have very far to go. Just past the Dodo ATM and trading station. Oh geez, they're so noisy. So noisy! But the Dodo ATM and trading station, where I could trade a whole bunch of our wooden coins, maybe for an emerald coin, why not? That might come in useful. I can't even remember who sells what coming up pretty soon. And then this spot. Oh yeah, when we made this lovely little garden. Our beautiful out of the blue orchid garden. Oh, Lily, look at you posing in it. I really should upload some of these pictures to like my Instagram or something. It's just so nice to see you frolicking happily inside of the little lily, like the orchid. I almost, well, just because you're in it, Lily, does not mean it's a lily garden. I'm sorry. That's not the way that works. But, wow. All right. So we've covered a whole bunch of the ground. Unofficial kitten tour in progress. And now we're inside of the hummingbird zone. Very quiet compared. Oh, hey, Lilac, how are you doing? Researcher Lilac, hummingbirds and snails. Oh, that's right, you do love researching hummingbirds and snails. And if I bring you snails, which you'd love to keep as pets, then you love to give me birds of paradise, fuchsia and crimson catala. I totally forgot about those. And if I can bring you enough eggs, you'll bring me an unidentified egg. A normal hummingbird egg is a hummingbird bush. Oh, wow. How did I forget that you did this, researcher? This is so cool. The lilacs themselves, the bouquet of potatoes. Oh, such a romantic inside joke for all of those who have been around for so long into what Chips, my beloved Chips, love of my life, best friend, happens to enjoy. Spaghetti and tempura udon are also your favorite foods. And if I was running, you know, my zoo kitchen, I might go around trying to make some of the favorite foods of the people who wander the zoo, but you know, moving to the countryside, Lily. All right, let's see if a kitten is in here. It's really fun to watch all the hummingbirds fly around, that's for sure. All right, let's go ahead. Ooh, a whole bunch of eggs. Look at these. Maybe I'll trade them in for an unidentified egg and then see what we manage to snag. But this should be a good spot. Hello, little hummingbirds. Ah, this is one of my favorite locations in the whole zoo. Just standing up here and watching all of them dart around. I remember collecting those flowers from Alex's garden. Wow, was that really almost 3 years ago? I feel like there should be so much more to the zoo with all that time. I mean, and it's not hard. I just need to break out my pick, put down my glorious grafter, a little bit of crafting. I mean, I planted all of those spring onions of friendship in just a couple seconds. It really wouldn't be as difficult as I seem to think it is to get things done around here. I wonder why I didn't see that before. Anyway, let's grab this unidentified egg. Thank you very much, Researcher Lilac. And we're going to continue this way. Wonderful. Okay, into the cave system. Whew, all right. Desiree is waiting here, and all of my fish have unfortunately aged away. Tate, no! What are you doing? You shouldn't be going in there. Oh my gosh, come this way. Come this way. Come this way, guys. I found another kitten.